Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading, our first night together. This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different piles to choose from. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. And this is cuatro, pile 4. Think of your person of interest and make your selection. If you chose pile 1, here is your reading. Nine of Swords. No, I do not read reversals. I just launched my Patreon, The Hermit, El Ermitaño. And at Patreon, I will provide in-depth tarot tutorials. I do have a few videos of this channel, though, explaining why I don't read reversals. King of Wands. Don't sing about gargling the balls. I'm doing a pick a card. Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Pentacles. Gracias. 10 of Clubs, 10 of Wands. Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups. Three of Swords, the Empress, 9 of Cups, Santa Muerte, oops, lo siento, 4 of Wands, the World, and the Tower. Your first night together, it's not going to be casual. This is not casual sex. This is not a hit it and crit it. There is a very strong possibility that your first night together could result in a pregnancy. This is intense. This is the energy of 2 people who finally get together after years of resistance. It could have been third party, multiple party. There could have been an ocean between you. There's a lot of resistance. I'm seeing all kinds of obstacles in the way. regardless if you're a man or a woman, you are this person's ideal. They have you on a pedestal. They believe you're worth the effort. You're worth the wait. Now, when I do these kind of pick-a-cards very infrequently, but the video at my channel that has the most views is our first night together. It has over 40,000 views. I did that like 2 years ago. Anyway, when I do these kind of readings, I don't really get sexually explicit. I don't talk about, you know, gargling the balls or blowjobs or cunnilingus, you know. I don't get graphic. I don't really see the point. We're all adults. We know how it works. We know the positions and all of that. So this is not for cheap thrills. What I'm focused on more is the emotion and the relationship. If something casual shows up, it shows up, but this does not read casual to me. So my focus is not on the actual sex. It's on the emotions and the energy of the two people doing the fucking. So I'm definitely seeing a relationship here. I mean, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups sandwiching the Ten of Wands, which tells me you've been in this energy for a while. There was a lot that led up to this first night. A lot of communication, a lot of effort. You both want this. You're both manifesting this. You don't want to be with other people. You're both prioritizing this connection, is what I'm seeing. And this could lead to marriage. It could lead to pregnancy. It could lead to marriage. We also have the King of Wands. I read the King of Wands as the chemistry between the two of you. There's a lot of lust, but with Nine of Cups, obviously there's a lot of love as well. Your lives are going to change drastically, dramatically after you spend this first night together. So, astro combos. Your person could have Sun in Cancer, Aries rising, Moon in Leo. It's one possibility. You could have Sun in Libra, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Virgo. Just possibilities, but I feel like you and this person have a lot of fire between you. You could have a conjunction in one of the fire signs. You could have the Sun-Moon conjunction. You probably have really good Mars-Venus. You probably have good Mercury as well. I'm not seeing any problems here with your chemistry or synastry. The problems are all external. It could be that you were committed to other people when you met. Again, distance could be a factor. So there are things to work through, but there's no question of the love, the desire. I'm seeing intense eye contact. I'm seeing this person caressing your face or vice versa. Playing with your hair, running their fingers through your hair or vice versa. Words of love. Terms of endearment. Baby, sweetheart, darling. Intense love. And this was long awaited. And I'm sure there was some sexting that led up to this. You exchanged photographs. Maybe you had sex on video, on Skype, FaceTime, WhatsApp. But I'm seeing this build-up, this massive sexual tension that results in this passionate sexual marathon. Waking up in each other's arms, talking, making plans. Okay, dice. My eye is itching. Damn allergies. It's fucking got my throat chakra. Two, Cancer, the moon. 1, Leo, the sun. 3, Jupiter, Sagittarius, the highest vibration number. 6, Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra. 5, Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. 11 is 2, Cancer again. Amazing synastry for pile 1. I'm jealous. You've paid your dues. You've put in the work. You've both prioritized this relationship. Dual. I don't feel like you fight. You challenge each other to be the best possible versions of yourselves, but I'm not really getting any toxicity or immaturity. I feel like you both have emotional intelligence and maturity and a lot of life experience. Renew. So I'm hearing reunited and it feels so good. Peaches and herbs. Is it peaches and herb? Peaches and herbs. Old school. Reunited and it feels so good. Dune. June. Maybe your first time together will happen in June. Drew. Dre. Maybe you see some initials. That is what I have for pile 1. If that resonates at all, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists and my zodiac readings. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 2, here's your reading. This is the loudest damn chair. I got it because it's red. I got it at Amazon. But it's really starting to get on my last nerve. 10 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Oh, it's like that. Okay. We need some more information. The Knight of Wands. Five of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. The Star. Page of Wands. 7 of Wands. King of Clubs, King of Wands. Lay all your love on me. Erasure. 10 of Pentacles. 2 marriage cards. Wow. 6 of Pentacles. I'm hearing sign your name across my heart. Terrence Trent D'Arby. We started off as friends, but the thought of you just caved me in. You may have started off as friends. You could have even been friends with benefits. Perhaps you were in a situationship, but feelings were caught. And your first night together, similar to pile 1. It's going to be passionate. It's going to be romantic. It's not just sex. This is not casual sex. This is not a hit it and quit it. So, it's like I was saying for pile 1. When I do these very infrequently, I don't do the sex readings often. Or our first night together, I don't do those often. But the video at this channel that has the most views, over 40,000 views, is our first night together. That was like 2 years ago. When I do these, I'm not really focused on the sex, the positions, fetishes, BDSM, whatever. I'm more focused on the energy between the two people, the emotional, spiritual energy. But this is very lusty. I am seeing a lot of sex talk, dirty talk. I do see slapping the ass. I do see spanking for pile 2. Dirty talk and spanking. So it looks like a really good time. Could be an age gap, but you both have strong fire and earth in your natal charts. A possible astro combo for your person of interest is Sun in Leo, Scorpio rising, Moon in Aquarius. You could have Sun in Sagittarius, Taurus rising, Moon in Capricorn. Those are just possibilities. But this is very similar to pile 1. I see really amazing synastry. You could have the Mars-Venus conjunction, which is super hot, especially if it's tidal or 5 degrees or less. One example of many, say you have your Mars at 11 Capricorn and their Venus is 13 Capricorn. That's going to be really good lusty sex. Strong chemistry, lusty sex. This could lead to marriage. I mean, we have 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You're going to be super attached to each other. I mean, you already are, but it's going to deepen and intensify once you have sex in person. Because like I said for pile 1, there's probably been a lot of stuff leading up to this. Conversations, texting, sexting, video sex, Skype, FaceApp, WhatsApp, FaceApp. FaceTime, whatever. I can't keep with the technology. I was born in 1973. I'm a Luddite. I'm a dinosaur. But there was a lot of stuff leading up to this first night together, and you're just going at it for hours. I'm seeing a fuck marathon. Sharing a shower, sharing a bath, sharing a jacuzzi, hanging out in the hot tub, a jacuzzi. I don't know. Hanging out in jacuzzi underneath the California stars, to be super specific. Doesn't have to be California, doesn't have to be jacuzzi, wherever it is. I'm just seeing really good, hot, lusty, emphatic sex. I'm seeing dirty talk. And there's a really strong chance this is going to lead to the so-called happily ever after. You're both prioritizing this relationship. I am seeing mutuality, reciprocity, shared orgasms, multiple orgasms, the whole 9. Okay, the dice. Six is Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra. 4 is Aquarius, 10 is 1 is Leo, 2 is Cancer, the Moon, 3 Jupiter, Sagittarius, the highest vibration number, and 5 is Mercury, which rules Virgo and Gemini. You're talking and fucking for hours. You're drinking wine or vodka or whiskey or beer or Sunny D, water, I don't know. You're drinking, you're talking, you're laughing, you're fucking, you're having a really good time. Okay, the letters. You match. You're an energetic match. You mirror each other. Nerd. Maybe you're nerds. You like to read books to each other. You like to work on computers together. I don't know. You're both into Star Wars, Star Trek. Diner. So after you have this fuck marathon, you go to a diner, an all-night diner, and you have toast and eggs, bacon, cheeseburgers, whatever. I just had a feast at Whataburger. I got the food and brought it back home and had a feast. Onion rings and french fries and chicken strips with white cream gravy and toast and a Coke. Because I'm not trying to be skinny. Rind. Denny. Oh, we have Renee. Okay. That will work. That will suffice. That is what I have, dear. That's what I have for pile 2. If that resonates, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists and my zodiac readings. And my Patreon. I just launched it, which is gracias. Oops. If you chose pile 3, here is your reading. Oh, I wanted to show. This is my latest tower. I got this at Etsy. And the person that I got this from, she sent me a piece of candy. It was the orange Laffy Taffy with these extra crystals. That was so cool. So whenever I order from Etsy, I always leave a good review. Because the experiences I've had so far at Etsy have been absolutely positive. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Star, typo, the stars, La Estrella. Looking good so far. Let's get some more information. Santa Muerte. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. That row is all earth. And except for the star, so far this is all earth. Interesting. The stars. The star, damn it. La Estrella. The Emperor. People and their typos. The Virgo and Capricorn in my chart, I notice all the mistakes, all the errors. Virgo rising, Moon in Virgo, Mars, Jupiter, North Node, Vertex in Capricorn, and a 10th house Saturn, so there you go. Knave of Water, Knave of Cups. Okay. Basic bitch bicycle. Sign Your Name Across My Heart. I was just mentioning that song for pile 2. Two of Cups. Tyrone, Erykah Badu. 8 of Cups. 5 of Cups. All earth, all water. Very interesting. Okay. This is definitely a complicated, intense, deeply felt connection. I'm seeing two very strong personalities. And I feel like you both have the tendency to avoid emotional intimacy. If it gets too real, too deep, too intense, too quick, you run, you hide. But there's mutuality here. There's reciprocity, there's respect. You feel like you found your match, your equal. I don't go on and on about twin flames and karmics and soulmates at this channel. I just call things out as I see clues in the cards, but I don't really give the labels much credence. You could regard this person as a twin flame, the Emperor, as is so often stated. That is the divine masculine. You probably have more feminine energy and they probably have more masculine, but there's a quality here. This is a match. So your first night together, I'm seeing a lack of tenderness. I feel like the tenderness, the sweetness of the Two of Cups is being blocked in some way. First of all, it's going to take a long, hard road for the two of you to get here to this first night, because there's a lot of resistance, pushing each other away, getting close, getting scared, going in opposite directions. There could be other people involved. This could be multiple party, meaning you're in a relationship, they're in a relationship. There could be massive distance. You could have an ocean between you. Your communication could mostly be on social media. We have the star twice. First row, last row, I do associate the star, Aquarius, with social media. So there are feelings here, intense feelings, but I feel like they're submerged. They're not on the surface. I feel like you're both fighting this for some reason. One or both of you could be in a complicated marriage. You could be stuck in an unhappy marriage where you're raising young children, and so you're prioritizing the children, their well-being, and you're not really doing what you want to do. Staying in marriage for sake of the kids, pretty common. It happens. But I see you both missing each other. So this first night, I'm seeing sadness because you're together and it's awesome because you love each other so much. The feelings are so deep. You're into each other. Obviously, there's a strong sexual attraction. But at the end of this night, the next morning, you have to part ways. You can't be together. So this is very heavy. This is very sad. I feel like there are children involved. You could both be parents, perhaps. I'm seeing tears. You're crying as you say goodbye. I'm hearing Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain by Willie Nelson. My first favorite song. I was a toddler when I first heard and loved that song. So there's a bittersweet quality to this. And I'm hearing Nights in White Satin. God, this is sad. There is love here, but it's almost like And that song, We've Got Tonight, Who Needs Tomorrow? Oh my God. This is rigging me down. This is almost like you're going to have this one night and then that's it. There could be a long period of time where you're not able to get together again because your situations are so complicated, is what I'm seeing. I see you meeting in an airport and I see tears. A possible astral combo for this person is Sun in Aries, Scorpio rising, Moon in Aquarius. You could have Sun in Aquarius, Aries rising, Moon in Scorpio. Those are just possibilities, but I feel like you have at least one significant conjunction. When I say significant, I don't mean Neptune, Saturn. I mean something like Sun, Moon, Moon, Moon. Sun, Sun, yeah, that's not really going to be that intense, to be honest. It's going to be more intense if it's Sun, Moon, or Moon, Moon. I go on and on about the Moon and Mercury at this channel. Moon and Mercury are the keys to synastry. You could have Mercury conjunct Mercury. I feel like you understand each other. I feel like you speak the same language. And I think there's a strong chance that you both see each other as your person. You both feel this intensity, but it's scary. Perhaps both of you have never felt this strongly for someone before in a romantic sexual relationship, and it's scary as hell. Okay, the dice. Four is Aquarius. 5 is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. 9 is Mars, Aries. 6 is Venus, which rules Libra and Taurus. Another 5. 11 is 2, Cancer, the Moon. Strong masculine energy and strong feminine energy. You complement each other. Okay, the letters. I owe you. Karmic debt. A karmic debt, a soul contract. You've definitely been together in previous lifetimes. With the usual disclaimer, this is a pick a card reading. It's not a personal reading, but I'm seeing souls that have come together more than a few times. Tony. Donut. I am seeing a lot of oral sex for pile 3. Okay. Dawn. Dion. Anything else? No. Rut. Stuck in a rut. Rut is also a sexual term. 2 animals in rut. But I'm not really getting a lot of lust for pile 3. I mean, yes, you're sexually into each other, but what dominates this spread is intense emotion. And a spiritual connection is what I'm getting for pile 3. So that's what I have for pile 3. I hope that helps. If that resonates at all, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists of my zodiac readings. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 4, here is your reading. The Wheel. It's like I tell my clients all the time. The cards are fun. You know, they provide clues. They can be a tool. But I'm very much a believer in law of attraction. We create our realities. we create our lives. I manifested all of my exes, and it was very intentional. Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, oh, that needs to be turned over. Ten of Wands, Four of Wands. No, I don't read reversals. I've got videos explaining how I read tarot. Ten of Swords. And I just launched my Patreon. You can join my Patreon, and I will provide my patrons with in-depth tarot tutorials. Link is in the box. King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Four of Cups. That's really strong, having the two signifiers side by side like that. Could be an age gap. And we have the basic bitch, Bicycle. Knight of Pentacles, no myth, Michael Penn. You're the inspiration, Chicago, Four of Wands. Seven of Wands. It looks like your person is really resisting this. We have Four of Wands twice, sandwiching the Knight of Swords. The younger person, the person who has more air in their natal chart, they're resisting this. It could be that you're the one who tends to initiate communication. And this person is hot and cold. I'm seeing ambivalence. Seven of Wands is all about resistance. Ten of Swords, a clear ending. Nine of Cups, deep feelings, idolizing someone, seeing someone as your wish fulfillment. I feel like you've invested a lot more emotionally than this person. So if you ever actually come together and have this first night together, and I don't see that happening in the foreseeable future, to be honest, I feel like it's going to be an uphill battle. If you're able to manifest an intimate night with this person, I'm seeing them not being emotionally involved. I see them being very cold. They're just having sex, but they're not emotionally invested. They're not emotionally involved. I'm seeing a lack of emotional intimacy for pile 4. You've put a lot of work, a lot of energy, a lot of effort into this, and this person's just kind of dragging in their heels, and they're showing ambivalence. Four of Cups, one of the biggest red flags in the deck. It's a clear lack of interest. It's also about codependency. Putting too much emphasis on one person. Just building them up, putting them on a pedestal, and feeling like if you're not in contact, or you're not in union, you're not together, well then your life sucks. You need this person, your Nine of Cups, to make your life feel better. Well, that's not true. That's false. Just one of the many lies we tell ourselves. So a possible astro combo for this person is Sun in Aquarius, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Gemini. You could have Sun in Cancer, Taurus rising, Moon in Sagittarius. Those are just possibilities. but I feel like your synastry is probably pretty problematic. You could have a lot of non-aspects. I only regard the major aspects, the conjunction, the opposition, the trine, square, sextile. I don't get into the semi-sextile and all that. I just don't. Tidal or 5 degrees or less. So you could have some non-aspects or some very minor aspects. I'm seeing a lot of distance, emotional distance. Your tightest aspects could be squares. And of course, that's always problematic, especially if it's Mercury square Mercury. I mean, good luck with that. Terrible communication. I just see you pursuing and this person pulling away and not giving you much. So I don't know how else to say it. If you ever actually end up together, you share a night together, I don't see it turning into a meaningful, deeply gratifying relationship. I see them going ghost after you have sex, and the distance is going to be even greater after you have sex. No emotional availability. Okay, the dice. Six, Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra. 5, Mercury, Virgo, Gemini. 11 is 2. 2 is Cancer, the moon. 1 is Leo, the sun. Another 5, 6. This may have been a really intense flirtation at one time. They may have been slobbering all over your Instagram or Facebook, but I see them withdrawing. They have this very cold energy. That's way too many vowels. Or, when I see or, I think of the 6 of Swords. So emotional distance as well as physical distance. I was going to say this person may be into role play, but I don't see them being that imaginative. If they play the role, they tend to half-ass it. They could come on strong in the beginning like, yeah, I'm a dom, and I'm going to make you do this, and I'm going to make you do that, and I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. It's way too vulgar and crass, but they come on in the beginning like this big-ass, badass dom, but then when you actually get together, I'm seeing limp dick energy. So it fizzles out in person is what I'm seeing. Dean. Teen. Aiden. Lori. Lauren. Noel. Elaine. Did I say Nora? Nora. Lorna. Diet. Ted. Well, you get the gist. That's what I have for pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.